Okay, so this is taking longer than normal. Okay, so you can see that come up. Okay, so I had to correct that because I want to use them for this gauge. So I'll take in total cases as my maximum value. And I'll take in total recovered as my value. Then minimum value, I'll take in targets. Then for target value, I do not want to set any particular target value because I want to input a slicer here. Now that slicer will be based on country. So now I could label this. So we'll go and we'll format almost all of every visual on this page later on. So now I would put in a slicer here, and that slicer will be based on country. Now here you can select list or drop down. I choose list. And I could put in a search bar here. Basically, when it's time to beautify it, I will. So okay, for this, I'm now to insert. I'll bring this way, and my right arrow this way. And I could still put a couple of cards somewhere around here. So certain times for certain visuals, you can just scatter it with cards, honestly. So now right arrow, I'll set functions for my right arrow. So now This is time to start learning how to use buttons. So this is really important. Turn on action. Then type back. So for type, I'll just do page navigation, destination, page 3. So other control and click and take you to page 3. So I'm back to page 2. So I'll add a couple of cards extra just to help with this. Or okay, let me enlarge this a little more. Then add 2 more cards. So let's say basically things we want to track. So let's just get key influencers. So this is a really powerful visual. So let's say I want to analyze let's see, I want to analyze active cases. Now analyze it against total tests. Explain by total tests. So runs analysis and just tells me if there's a correlation between them and what the correlation exactly is. So now let's do this full screen. So the number of total tests also increases the number of active cases. So it also say I want to run total cases against total tests. No influencers found. So run that, then probably also run it against the population. So now watch what happens. It changes because now it is taking into consideration the population of that country. So it's actually explaining it by these two, but what has the direct correlation is total test. So I hope you're understanding that, Tokwe. Hi, Tokwe, please. I hope you're understanding that. Because key influencers is one particular. Hello. Because key influencers is a particular chart that comes in really handy. Okay, so I'll just continue so that he can follow up with this. Key influencers is one particular chart that comes in really handy when you are working with certain kinds of data. In fact, especially in the business world, when you're working with business data, key influencers is one chart that comes in handy. So your understanding of key influencers, if you can understand key influencers, really you have little to no problem. So to show you how important it is, they put it here among the AI visuals. So when talking about AI visuals, these are visuals that use artificial intelligence features. So might not be really clear. So I've built an entire page. So this is basically without formatting. So now let me start formatting so that we can see. So and on title, just let's say Corona reports by country. So remember category just helps you know exactly what you're talking about. In this case scenario, on turning on data labels, this data labels has to do with the total cases. Let's say sort in descending order. So now they will have it. We already have the ranking. We've ranked it already like that. So what was the let's say we put let's say radius is 20 pixels. Let's see here how much of it. So now this is where we start working fast. We'll just create a formalization song.